How's it going, everyone, and welcome to a brand new series on my channel. Today, as you can tell by the title of the episode, we're starting a fresh new Ultimate Team series, and it is going to be a Pack to Glory series. That's going to be the name of the challenge for now. We might mix it up a little bit later on, but basically, a quick rundown. There's only really one simple rule, and that is the only players I can use are ones that I get in packs. No buying players off the transfer markets, and also no using FIFA points to open packs. So it's going to be literally just through coins that we earn. And as we're starting it late into FIFA, I know obviously the main thing would be, going to FUT Champs and we'll get loads of packs and that, but I'm not going to do that for right now. I don't quite have a good enough I haven't really got a thought process and a setup of, excuse me, of way I can bring that to you, because it is a lot of games played in a short space of time. So we're going to focus on divisions, and we're going to try and get to Division 1 just using players that we have won or that we have got in a pack. So in terms of the transfer market, buying players is obviously banned. We can't buy players. We can sell players on the transfer market to improve our coin balance to open more packs. We can also buy. Only consumables we can buy are contracts and fitness cards if we are desperate. We can't buy chem styles. We can't buy position modifiers. We can't buy managers, kits, balls, stadiums, etc. Again, we can only use any that we pull in a pack. So we're on to a fresh new account as well. I haven't started Ultimate Team on this account yet. Fortunately, I am level 68 in the EA store catalogue, so we're going to go and pull up some of our rewards to kickstart our season or kickstart the series. And of course, I have also played Ultimate Team on this account before, so we should be getting some nice early rewards, as we can't skip the intro, so that would have been a good enough. This would have been a good time for me to explain what the series was. So I'm just quickly recap again, guys, whilst we jump through the intros here. No buying players off the transfer market. I can only sell players on the transfer market. No really buying consumables unless we need fitness cards or contracts desperately. Kits, ball, stadium, managers, chemistry styles, position modifiers. I can only use them if I have Pac-Man. We're going to be running through divisions, online divisions, starting from Division 10 up into Division 1. And if we get to it, I'll warn you now, I'm not the best FIFA player, okay? So don't expect us to romp through divisions and get to Division 1 in the next 50-60 games, because you need about 100 games, but not quite possible. We start there with a rare left midfielder from Belgium. Looks like that is going to be our starter pack. So yeah, as I was saying, if we do end up, I think if you hold in Division 2, it gives you qualification into FUT Champs. If we get there, we'll talk about it, but for now, let's just not talk about that. So this is our starter pack. Obviously, we get quite a lot of bronze players. We do grab ourselves a silver player, and I believe we got a Swansea centre back. So it's already built quite a decent team for us. We'll leave it for now. We'll go with that. Let's just take a quick look at this guy that we got from the Eredivisie, Berguis. Not a bad, actually, rounded card. Apart from that defence and physical, he's not a bad player. A couple of bronzes in there, a few championship players, which will be quite handy. We don't need to know about this, mate. We have played Ultimate Team. Thank you very much. So a few championship players, quite a few English league players in general, an MLS player as well. We get ourselves the Swansea centre back as well, Van der Horn. That is a terrible card. 54 pace, 75 defending, 76 physical. Probably not going to be using him much, but to start with, we will. So I kind of want to build into two teams. That's always my aim of using on Ultimate Team. One of those being a Premier League team, just because I feel like it's always the best team to develop as being a fan of English football. And that, so, we can use the Championship guys. They're all English as well. Quite a few English players to build up the squad, and we'll see what we can go from there. So let me advance into here. Not too interesting. Now you'll probably notice there are 50 FIFA points on the screen. That is because this I basically deleted the account and restarted it, but I already had 50 FIFA points in the team, because I don't think you can spend 50 FIFA points on here. So we'll ignore that. We won't use them, and that will be that. So to start with, guys, like I said, I'm level 68. So if we look through the Ultimate Team, we have a lot of things we can go and give ourselves. So basically, I'm going to quickly go and run through all of this. I think we've actually unlocked everything. We do appear to have. We've got some kits as well. So I'm going to go and grab all these loan players. I'm going to go and reward ourselves with everything here, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and as you can see on screen right now, I have been and redeemed pretty much everything that is. I think it's actually everything that I've unlocked. Is pretty much everything you can get. The only thing I haven't redeemed is the FUT change club name, because you can go and do that on the manager tasks as well. So we should now have a few new items in the club. We're going to have a lot of loan players, but we'll go through them later on. I'll quickly flick through them on the screen now while it does that. I don't want to like use them all at once essentially, but I think we'll throw a few in there to start with. And we've also got a few contracts. We also obviously picked up those free kits that you can get. I think as a home kit, I'm gonna go and use. I haven't actually used this red one before, the Laser United. Oh wow, I have a red home kit, a red away kit. But you know what? We'll deal with that. We'll probably pick up some kits in a moment anyway. So there we go, and let's go and send. We'll send all of those to the club. We'll keep those out. In terms of, just a quick minute while we can talk here, in terms of squad builders, I would be interested in completing as many as I can, but obviously I still can't buy players off the transfer market for any squad builder challenges, so we have to pack them in order to complete that. It looks like I didn't get any free packs, which is kind of sad. Oh, that wasn't very nice, was it? There are some gold packs and promo packs out. Obviously we have no coins yet, so we can't do anything with that, but what we can do before we jump into anything is we can kickstart on these manager tasks. So obviously, okay, wow, so actually we can't do it looks like, well, that's interesting. It looks like your manager tasks, because this is an old club, I've already completed all the manager tasks, which I guess is why we didn't get any packs for returning to the game. So that was interesting. Nothing we can do there, which is fine by me. So we already have 36 players in the club, of course these being all untradeable bronzes. We probably eventually will throw them into a squad builder, but for now I'm going to hold on to them. And then of course we have all our loan players. So the only thing to do now is to go and look at building a team, and then we can kickstart off in divisions. So, in fact, and as a matter of fact, as I can't change it through the manager tasks, I'm going to go and change the club name right now. So we shall redeem that, and that should then. So how do we change it? I don't know. Okay, never mind. That didn't seem to work. But there we go. Also, if we get like 15k coins and we're happy, or we pack a draft in Oaken, we'll do a draft on this account to generate some more packs. That'll be part of the series. So there we go. We are Foggier FC. I'm not really too interested in that, but apparently it didn't let us change it. Let me rename this squad to Pack to Glory. There we go. A P2G is going to be our squad name, keeping it nice and simple because we'll probably mix it up. So I'm going to go and really quickly send all these guys to the club, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so we now have a blank canvas to work with. I suppose it would have been quicker to create a new team and then delete this one, but you know, we'll move on from that. So we're going to add a player, and what we're going to do is, yes, I know, we'll start with any Premier League players that we do have. Now we have all these geezers on loan, which is going to be super helpful to start with. I suppose you could say it's kind of irrelevant to use all these loan players straight away, but I don't think that myself. I think it's going to be quite important to us. You know, there's quite a lot of games on it, but it will just give us a nice kickstart to boost them up. Obviously, I can't use everybody because we are going to be short on space, so I'll hold some players back. We'll throw Martial. We'll throw Martial over at left mid. We'll drop. In fact, we're going to use. Yeah, we'll use Mahrez. Why not in there? Hazard and Mkhitaryan can stay on the reserves for now, and we'll use them once Mahrez's and Martial's contract, or we want to build a different style of team. We're not happy with this. So what we're going to do now is, I believe we had quite an influx of English players from the second and third leagues, so we'll go and do England. Again, we've got a few players on loan. I don't actually mind using those, getting those out of the way. They're not really useful to us anywhere else, so we'll throw him in at centre back. Gives chemistry, of course. He gets chem from Jack Bulland as well. Woodrow up front there gives chem to Dele Alli, puts him on 10 chem as well, which is nice. Do we have any left backs? We don't. Any more centre midfielders? We do have this guy, so we'll throw him in there. And striker, we'll throw him in there. So the only position required now is a left back. So we'll reset this and we'll see what left backs. We only have one left back available to us, so you know that's going to be the struggle. I'm going to throw him in there. He's going to be on 4 chem. He's a bronze player. He's not going to do much for us, but it is what it is. In terms of the bench, in fact, we'll do this and we'll see. We do, of course, have some more loan players. I'm going to leave them out of the club for now, and we'll throw these dudes in as our substitutes, and they can probably be used to rotate players. And in fact, you know, we'll use we'll use Hazard, sorry. We'll use Hazard and Mkhitaryan to rotate in terms of fitness. I'll throw a couple more of these dudes on the bench as well, particularly the English guys, because they'll get chemistry. And in fact, what I'm going to do, let's flick back to Nation England, and we'll also throw you on the bench and you on the bench. So that gives us a nice reserve. We've got a few gold, silver players to bring on. We could use as subs as well, and we can rotate players out as well. So this is pretty much the team that we have available to us for now. I'm not going to start. I don't actually think I've got. I'm guessing I have no chem styles, no position modifiers, no contracts, anything like that. So we are going to need to start looking at opening a few packs. And what I'm going to do early stages is I'm going to start opening a few bronze packs, just to sort of flood the club out with sort of certain players that we could potentially use in squad builders, and of course consumables as well. It's always nice. You can pick up not chem star, sorry, but we get fitness cards, contract cards, manager leagues and that. And that's actually one thing I forgot to do, is check out the manager. We've got an English League 3 manager so far. I assume that he's the only manager that we have. That's actually pretty much fine. So I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to be playing 2 games per episode, but because today was a bit of an introduction and a starter to the pack, and I went and sorted a few things out, we're going to kick things off with just the 1 game today in online seasons. So we shall go and do that. Let's go and jump into the first game. That's going to be the team that we're rocking with. A quick rundown of the team then. Let's get to know some of the players. We've got Carl Wootton up front, the League 2 Cheltenham Town striker. He is partnered with Corley Woodrow, of course, a Fulham player there. Over on the left hand side we have on loan Anthony Martial. In midfield it's Mansell from Bristol Rovers, partnered up with Dele Alli. Over on the right hand side, Riyad Mahrez. Over in left back is Niklas Landgraf, off chem, bad player. It's going to be interesting using him, but hopefully he can do bits for us. In centre back there we've got on loan Che Dunkley from Oxford United. He's partnered with Van der Horn of Swansea. Over on the right hand side, the fast pace, of course, Arsenal right back Hector Bellerin, and then in goal Jack Butland. So some good star players in there. Going to be looking to Ali, Mahrez and Martial to provide us with the attacking threat. Woodrow is actually not a bad striker, to be fair. 76 pace, decent physical stats for a silver, not a bad player. And then of course I'm going to be looking at Van der Horn, Bellerin and Butland to bolster our defence and keep us some clean sheets. Dunkley is not too bad. He does have 71 physical, low on pace. But the left back does have some good pace as well. So that's actually not too bad. So we're going to go and search for our first opponent in this new series, and let's see if we can kick things off. I did, of course, get a load of coin unlocks. So whilst we start running through those, and as I said, early stages, we will open some bronze packs after we defeat our first opponent. We'll do that to end the episode. We'll open a few packs. This is, of course, a pack to glory, so we have to go and open a few packs. Hopefully FIFA will find us an opponent. I'll see you when we find someone. And just as I say that, we do actually come up against someone. Marseille, established on February 2017. Latency looks decent. It dropped out a little bit there, but we're going to use our Laser United kit. That's going to be the team we are, of course, rocking with. Let's have a look at our first opponent. He's got full bronze team. He's only got 23 chemistry. So we've got a much better team than this guy. So hopefully an easy start to the season, but why not? I don't quite understand what he's gone for here. Excuse me, he's got a striker at centre-back, a left wing at centre-back, a CDM at right-back, a goalkeeper in centre midfield. I think this guy's having a bit of a laugh, really. Hopefully he doesn't just quit out on us because, like I said, contracts are going to be inevitable, and it looks like he's either going to make some subs or he's going to quit out straight away. He's going to quit out straight away. I don't quite understand why players do that. It's very, very annoying because it costs you contracts. But we get 1,098 coins, which is going to be awesome. That's not going to be the game for today because it didn't count as a game. His team is called DNF as well. I did not see that. So thanks for that, dude. We'll take the free 1,000 coins, and we'll go and jump into another game. Okay, we finally found another opponent. Hopefully, this guy's going to be a little bit better. We'll stick with the Laser United kit. He's going to switch up to, is that the Argentina kit? I do believe so. Just realised he kind of, the other, really, EA? Really? Okay, this is not going to start well for us, but certainly going to be interesting. He has got Origi up front, Mane, Sterling, Fernandinho, Ali, Ramsey, Klein, Williams. Is that Mustafi? I think he had Luke Shaw at left back and Jack Butland in goal. We are going to get our ass handed to us here, but hey, that is the fun of Foggier FC. Don't quite know who the hell is Foggier. That's such an awesome club name. I'm not actually going to lie. I kind of want to leave it, but I did buy the change, so we'll just have to see. Hopefully this guy's kind of bad at FIFA and we can absolutely destroy him. Like I said, guys, I'm not the best at FIFA. Don't expect me to win these sort of games, but hey, you never know. You never do know, indeed. Okay, Mane has absolutely done us here. We need to get a tackle away. Went through to Dele Alli. Good save. Here's Shaw. Goes for, I don't know why he went for goal. I've got a keeper on Ken, mate. Back off. We're actually, surprisingly, creating some chances here. Here's Sterling, though. But we've got Bellerin back, and Bellerin uses his strength. Oh, and he gives it straight to Sterling. Good save. Butland. Van der Horn needs to get it away, and he does. Bellerin is there. Dele Alli. Let's get this one away. Woodrow knocks it upfield. Oh, that's nice from Mahrez. Mahrez gives away a foul there, though. Interesting start. Mahrez is going to pick up a yellow card. That seems a bit harsh, ref, but never mind. Oh, Origi's done well there. Mane, Fernandinho, good save. Jack Butland. Sterling, good interception. Van der Horn. Dele Alli there again kicks it out. Here's Mane. Good shot, good save by Butland. He's actually, well, he's taking it with his keeper. I didn't even realise. Mahrez forces out another corner. We need to watch that because I just realised he's taking his corners with his goalkeeper. I think he's actually, okay, he's now changed it. Perhaps he didn't realise either. But there we go. Butland saves it. Good job he didn't take that one with the goalkeeper. Van der Horn is there. Origi has it back though. Good shot by Origi. Good save by Butland. We are holding on here. Oh, Dele Alli. Good save Butland. Can't quite get it away. Another good save, Butland. Another corner. But 3 minutes added on until half time then. Here's Bellerin and can't quite bomb it down the field. And that is going to be half time. A good solid performance in that half. We actually didn't have a shot. That is quite sad. And the other dude had 9 with 7 on target, which means we're going to win this game 1-0. So Foggier FC storming ahead here. Let's jump into the second half. Soon, what a ball that is from Marshall. It's Mahrez! Oh, and finally we get our shot away. And, oh, it hasn't even gone up for a corner. Mahrez with the opportunity to score the first goal of the series, which is fine. Although saying that is Dele Alli. Oh, he's forced it wide. How has he not hit that on target? Dele Alli should be doing better than that, but Butland is going to get this one away. We have got ourselves a free kick. We're going to take this opportunity to make some substitutions. And I think that's going to be, we're going to bring this, we're going to put Martial up front. We'll do that. We'll bring Woodrow off for that beer guy. Who else have we got? We've actually got this striker here, so we'll take Wharton off as well. And then can we solid things up in midfield? We've got a right wing. I'm going to bring him on for Mansell. Move Ali over there, and actually we'll leave it like that. We'll leave him playing at centre mid. Sure, that's fine for now. So hopefully, freshen things up. We could potentially do something with this here. Now then, Mahrez. Jangi Beer, apparently. Oh, I've had a shot. Accidentally shot it with Martial there, and it unfortunately went over the bar. I think this dude is now going to make some substitutions. He is, and you can tell the difference in class age. But Verratti on. Okay, great. What can he do with it? He can cross it. There's a head there. Oh, he's at the post bar thing. Oh, what an opportunity that was. I think that was another one of the substitutes. Could have nicked it there. Great place from Beer. Good push and shove. Get themselves a cross. We can get a cross in. There's a head again by Deleu. Another header from him. But a little bit unfortunate there. Couldn't quite get anything from that. He's actually been decent for us in that left back spot. I think Beer... Well, Beer, I don't know if he did run it out of play or not, but referee calls for full time. And I'm super happy to take a 0-0. And particularly at the end there, we deserved to actually pick up a win there. But against that team, he had a full goal with a 100 chem team. We had some good players in our side, but we had, you know, bronze players in there, players off chem. We had an off chem left back, dealt with Mane super well. Didn't seem to attack down that side, so that was fine by us. We were able to hold on. Mahrez ended up getting 3 shots away, and big result for us there. Not the most exciting games, but a 0-0 and a first point in our division. As we take a look at some of the player ratings, Van der Horn there ended up getting man of the match. Struggled to start with, I thought, but in the end I thought he played very well. Dunkley as well with an 8.2. Butland was good in goal on 7.4. Excuse me, I thought Bayerin actually did alright. Mahrez did okay as well. Dele Alli, a couple of other players there as well. Nothing much else to report as it did finish 0-0, but we'll take our 1,447 coins. And of course, there it is, our first point in Division 10. So we only need 12 points to get promoted. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. So with that then, guys, it's put us to 2,500 coins early on, which is always nice. We're going to go and open some packs with that, which is always nice and handy. We're going to open... Well, how much are silver packs? 2.5k. Oh, no, a mistake I made from earlier. You can open this 2.5k pack with 50 FIFA points. We, of course, won't be doing that unless we kind of think of some special reason. But I think I'm going to leave it for now. I don't really want to spend any FIFA points on this account. So we won't be opening that. We could open that pack, but it will use up all our coins. But what I want to do to start with, we'll consider opening those packs later on, is I'm going to open a few of these bronze packs before we end off the episode. Not too interested in the players that we get. We get a rare player there, which is always nice. In English League, 4 players handy. These guys are always handy. But the thing we're interested in... Oh, we get a lot of training drills there. That is a nice kit. Does it sell for anything? No, we can of course use we can of course sell kits and stuff. We can sell players on the transfer market. I'll make that the away kit just so we don't have 2 red kits there. I kind of like our Foggier badge as well. So what we'll do is we'll quick sell this Fleetwood Town badge, get 3 coins back, and we'll send all of those into the club. That stocks the club up a little bit more. Let's open another pack. Did alright for us there. Looking for maybe some Premier League centre-backs. We don't get a rare player this time. But we do get a Coventry player who's going to be super helpful for us. Fowley, a couple of Spanish, German sides. Some more contracts this time, which is nice. We'll quick sell that. Euro Park, not too interested. Bury Away Kick probably won't sell. In fact, let me drop that down a minute. Let me quick sell those. What stadium are we using at the moment? We're at Union Park. So Euro Park's actually a bit of a nicer stadium, so we'll upgrade. That didn't get the FIFA Interactive World Cup. We'll quick sell this for another 3 coinage. We get a gold ball, which is kind of interesting. Kind of like that ball though, so we'll quick sell this for 36 more coins, and we'll send the rest to the club. Let's open one more for this episode, and then we'll save some coins for the next episode. But this has been a good start. We've managed to get some contracts in. And O'Neill there, a Sydney player. I wonder if he sells just because... I don't know if the Australian... No, okay, he doesn't sell. So we'll keep holding him. A couple of Japanese dudes there as well. We could actually probably build a Japanese team, which would always be interesting. That's the other thing, guys. We're collecting all these bronze players. We're going to build a lot of other teams, and we're going to be able to experiment, which is cool. Motherwell, not too interested in. That badge, I'm not too interested in. Town Park, not too interested. That kit is interesting. Guessing it doesn't sell for anything, but it's always worth double checking. No, it doesn't. So we will just quick sell it. Take the 3 coins. That's fine, and we'll keep that guy and we'll send him to the club. So we're going to leave it there. We still have 1,405 coins. Of course, we can't buy any players from the transfer market, so that is going to have to be what we're rocking with. But in the next episode, we'll play a few more division games. We might start opening a few silver packs. We'll open a couple more bronze packs as well, just to fill out the club. But guys, I hope you did enjoy this fresh new series bringing to you on my channel. It is, of course, a pack to glory, where our aim is to get into Division 1. We start off today with a point in Division 10, but baby steps. Baby steps. Considering the team we had and the opponent we came up against, super happy with that. Hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like on the video for more of this series and subscribe as well if you're new around here. Until next time, goodbye.